Tell them talk to me nice.
Welcome back, All Hollows. I'm your senior correspondent, Noel Vasquez, and we're here with another episode of Gales Illustrated. With me today is Rene Ramos, the co-captain of the varsity soccer team. How you doing today, Rene?
How's everything?
All right. So, first things first. This is your first year as the soccer co-captain,
Yes.
along with Michael Madrano, who's a senior.
Correct.
How do you think your co-captain role has impacted the way the team's played this season?
Well, I think being the second captain or the co-captain has impacted the way the team has played because we're just there to motivate them and give everything we have. The team is going to look up to us, and we just gotta do what we can to help the team.
All right. Now, how do you feel about the team performance this year, considering the fact that last year the varsity soccer team actually went undefeated all the way until the championship game? This year, there was a point where the soccer team was on a 4-game skid. How do you feel about that?
Well, yes, it's something sad since we lost 4 games in a row, but we also got to consider that we had 6 games straight, well, 7 yesterday. We were tired. Many of our players were injured. I don't blame it on the team. You know, things happen, and we couldn't get the fields. We did what we can, and we just got to focus on the playoffs from now on.
Now, during your first 2 years, you were really what people would consider a bench warmer. However, this year, you've begun to prove yourself as a star.
Yes.
What was the process like for you to achieve, to get to where you are now?
Well, when I was in the bench, mostly last year when I was a sophomore, everything started because my medical, I couldn't get it done. They did an EKG and something was wrong with my heart. Well, someone took my spot and I was in the bench after the first half of the season. It was just a motivation for me to come out every game. The few minutes the coach gave me, and I just gave everything I had, and just leave everything I had and do it for the team in order to get to the final.
All right. So this season, you've scored 15 goals as of today, October 30th.
Yes.
7 of those goals came in 2 games against Bishop Lachlan.
Correct.
The first game you had played against them was in regular season. The second one was in playoffs. So the first game, you had scored 5 goals against them, which is very impressive. However, the second game, you only scored 2 goals.
Yes.
Why do you think that happened?
Well, if you were in the game, you could have seen how I was offside most of the time. There were at least 30 times the whistle was blown because I was offside or after the defensive line of Bishop Lachlan. So, as you know, that's not counted in soccer. But Alex and I, we couldn't key up, we couldn't pair up and understand each other in the field. It was just, we were nervous. It was a playoff game. If we lost, everything was dead. But thanks God we won, and we're just looking forward for Thursday.
Now, speaking of Thursday, you guys are facing Cathedral Prep, is that correct?
Yes.
Cathedral Prep is currently undefeated for the whole season.
Correct.
How do you guys feel about that competition going in Thursday?
We already played them once for regular season. It was a tight game. It was very close, 2-1. We got to take into consideration we didn't have our star player, Alex. This Thursday, we're going to show up with the whole team. I am very confident in the team. I have faith in them, and I think we could win.
Now, going back to last year, the varsity soccer team had made it all the way to the finals.
Yes.
Do you think there is a chance for a repeat appearance this year?
I'll say yes. Once again, I have faith in my team. We have very good players this year. We just got to do what we can and leave everything in the field.
All right. Do you have any other final comments you'd like to add?
No.
Well, there you have it, guys. From Gales Illustrated, I'm your senior correspondent, Noel Vasquez, signing off.
I tell them talk to me nice. Lesson learned.